welcome to Mindless Entertainment. My name is Jesse Milestone, and Captain Marvel is just the gift that keeps on giving, man. I thought, here we are. All right, Captain Marvel's gonna come out. I'm gonna make a review, and it'll be a review that people are gonna watch, and that'll be great. It'll be fun. And then Brie Larson happened, and this is just too much fun. This is just too much fun. Not only, look, Brie Larson, thank you. Not only have you been excellent for my YouTube channel, you've been very cathartic to yell about. I meditate through yelling, so this has been very, very relaxing for me. Every moronic thing happening surrounding the release of your great film. So what are we on today? What's happening today? What's happening today is that a very important person in the movie writing community, Rachel Leishman. Ever heard of her? Nope. Because she's nobody. She writes for the Mary Sue. She's got a check mark next to herself on Twitter because she's important. Freaking Jeremy has more followers than she does on Twitter. Whatever. Anyway, but I guess she's important because she wrote this really important tweet about how, sorry boys, men, Captain Marvel isn't for you. It's not even for me, even though I watch the movies and cry. I'm paraphrasing here. I'm getting hopefully the gist of it. I feel like I'm getting the voice that she wrote this tweet in, right? It's for the little girls and boys out there who go to see the movie and get inspired and realize they can grow up and be just like that. Well, no, they can't, because they're not half Kree, so they're not superhumans, so they actually can't. So what you're saying is that you're just filling children's heads with lies. Next, you're going to tell them that Santa Claus is real. Spoiler alert, Santa Claus is not real. Sorry if I just ruined anyone's childhood. But this tweet cracks me up because of the sheer naivete of it, right? And moronicness, idiocy, whatever fun words you want to use, but the short-sightedness and the complete lack of understanding in this tweet. First of all, let's just address the fact that this movie is clearly not made for little boys and girls, or if it is, bad on you, Marvel, for making a PG-13 movie for little boys and girls. In fact, this movie is not for children under the ages of 13. Now, many of you probably grew up watching PG-13 movies when you were technically too young. I know I did. It's helped make me the person I am today. But the point is that a movie like this is technically not targeted to that demographic, to small little children. By this point, all those small children, once you're 13, 14, they're just little shits. They have no dreams anymore. They're just obnoxious children addicted to their cell phones. So this movie's not, in point of fact, for little boys and girls. It is a PG-13 movie that's obviously going to have certain adult themes that older audiences are probably going to appreciate a lot more. So, you stupid! Because I guess you didn't look up that before you just went off and wrote this movie, wrote this tweet out about this movie. Like, this movie's for children. No, it's not a children's movie. Rachel, stop encouraging children to see this movie. Actually, you're going to mentally scar the little boys and girls for life. So stop it, right? Because what you're doing right now is you're trying to corrupt minors. You're trying to encourage children to see a movie that actually is not for them. Not for them. So your tweet is just a lie. It's just a lie. The reality is, when you're talking about the movie industry as a whole, movies are for the people who spend money on movies. That's why it's called the movie industry, right? Industry. It's a business. They create a product. It has to make money. And who spends money on movies? 18 to 24-year-olds. 18 to 24-year-olds spend more money on movies than any other demographic. So guess what? All movies are for 18 to 24-year-olds. That's the reality. All movies are hopefully, especially, look, you have these art house films and whatnot that are for like a more intellectual crowd, perhaps a little bit older. But the reality is a superhero movie, a movie like this, is geared to 18 to 24-year-olds. That is the target demographic. Those are the people who are even more and more going to movies nowadays, increasingly so. So your point is null and void. Nobody, no Hollywood producer is like, let's gear this movie towards the children of the future because I got into producing, to becoming an executive producer in Hollywood to make sure to change lives of the children. Nah, they're in this business to make $1 gajillion and own a penthouse in some stupid-ass city and get chauffeured around in some stupid-ass limousine and eat sushi that costs way too much. That's why they become executive producers, to make money. Which is why, by the way, open your damn eyes, the quality of Hollywood cinema has gone down so much over the past several decades because people figured out the formula that worked. We had the experimental heyday in the 1970s. People figured out the formula that worked. And they're like, no, just do the things that work because we want money. Because it's a business, you dumb cunt. It's a business. And businesses are about making profit. And you can't make profit if your entire demographic is 6-year-olds. Because 1, there's not enough 6-year-olds. 2, 6-year-olds don't have money of their own. They have to go with the whims of the parents. So even if you do make a movie for 6-year-olds, you're better off making it for something with adults, for adults in it as well. You go back and watch any of the best animated children's movies. There's shit in there that you did not understand, guaranteed, when you were a kid. There are little lines and moments and things like that that are for the parents. So guess what? This movie is for anyone who wants to spend their money to go see the damn movie. Because it's a free goddamn country, and I can go see whatever kind of movie I want to see, and so can you. And I can also not. And guess what? Because of idiots like you, Rachel, there's going to be plenty of people not going to see this movie. So your inspiring film for the children of tomorrow, right? By saying inane things like this, all you're doing is hurting its future. Good job. Good job. Hooray for you. Go write an article about how people on the internet are mean and then cry. Okay? So that's all. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button because we oppress things on Mindless Entertainment because I said so. Share this video. Drop some comments in it. All of your interactions with it help this channel so much more than you know. And if you do like this channel and want to help it grow, want to see it grow, click Get Involved with Me. That video that's popping up on the screen now has all of the information you need to know about my social media, my Patreon, my business address, my t-shirts, my business email address. Any ways you want to get in contact, share your thoughts, etc. Is all great. I love that. So click that video, find all those links there, and we'll talk again real soon. Bye.